Hello, it's Eric Back, a naturopath, author of Candida Crusher. Thank you for tuning into my video today. Today I'd like to talk about how to treat jock itch. I've previously done a video about jock itch, you may have seen, and I mentioned two case studies, two guys that I've treated successfully with jock itch. First thing I'd like to say, with jock itch, if you want to treat it or cure it, it's not purely a local problem. You need to treat it internally as well as externally. So your best results are going to come from diet and lifestyle modification, as well as the treatment, the external skin treatment of jock itch. So if you're a guy with jock itch watching this right now, I just want you to remember it's a waste of time treating the skin around the groin area locally and forgetting about what you eat, what you drink, and how you live. If you really want to get a resolution and you want to cure this thing once and for all, then you really need to understand the holistic treatment of jock itch. So most people, in fact I would say all people with quite severe jock itch, have got major intestinal yeast infection. Some have actually systemic yeast infection, so it's spread right throughout their body. Many guys I see with jock itch, in fact, drink too much beer or eat pizza or have the wrong kind of food. A lot of them I see wear the wrong kind of clothing, particularly undergarments. They may wear clothing with too much nylon in it. So let's just go over a couple of basic points that you should factor into your diet and lifestyle if you want to cure this jock itch once and for all. So one of the first things that I recommend you do is to take my quiz, yeast infection quiz. So if you go to candidacrusher.com, you can do my quiz. That will give you an idea if you've got mild, moderate or severe jock itch. Because jock itch basically is a yeast infection. So once you've determined how bad the jock itch really is, then let's go about seeing how we can get rid of this jock itch. So one of the key things I'd like you to do is look at one of the major foods or drinks that you'll be consuming right now that will be contributing to your jock itch. So alcohols and sugars are two key things that you need to look at. Have a look at some of my articles on yeastinfection.org. On the home page, under the men's section, you can read quite a lot of articles on the foods that contribute to this condition called jock itch. So alcohol, suffice to say, is going to be a big problem. If you really like drinking alcohol quite a lot and you've got jock itch, well, you ain't going to get rid of it if you keep drinking the alcohol. So you will need to severely cut back on this alcohol. If you want to cure jock itch, you'll preferably need to get rid of alcohol for 4 to 6 months straight. So you might not like to do that, but I'm pretty sure that if the jock itch is driving you as crazy as it has some of my patients, you'll certainly comply with that recommendation. So we're talking beer, we're talking spirits, rum, vodka, whiskey, any of those kinds of beverages. You just got to get rid of them. Soda drinks, sugary drinks, even cordials or sweetened cordials that you add to water, or those powdered sachets with sugar in them you add to water. So any kind of sugar or alcohol you'll need to kick out of your diet for some time. Those are the key things that you need to get rid of. Other foods that you'll need to consider will be bread, eating a lot of bread, eating a lot of takeaway food, ice cream, donuts, bagels, sundaes. Can you relate to any of those kinds of foods or drinks? You'll need to get rid of those as well. So I've got plenty of good eating recommendations on yeastinfection.org that you can have a look at. I've also got an excellent product called Canxida, C-A-N-X-I-D-A, Canxida, which is going to be very, very effective against jock itch to take internally. So you'll take 1 tablet 3 times per day. Tea tree oil is quite a good oil to use externally around the genital region too. Clothing, let's look at clothing. So 100% cotton boxers or briefs are what you want to wear. And I like you to change them, preferably in the morning. Get up, have a shower, put on cotton underclothing. When you come home from work, have a shower, put on, again, a pair of cotton briefs. So if you do that twice a day, treat the skin locally with tea tree oil or some tea tree oil soap. Shower twice per day. Spend a bit of time in summer in the ocean water. That's going to help quite a lot. Make those diet changes, and please do my quiz to determine how bad the problem is. And think about the product Canxida, because that's going to help you overcome the condition too. You can find a link to that product on yeastinfection.org there on the right side. And feel free to ask me any questions on this YouTube channel. I'm quite happy to take them. Thanks for your attention.